Hi class, my name is Sabrina and this is my virtual reading of minor work 2, creative nonfiction. The title of the story is called The Tower of Terror. Elevators are not something that should show up in nightmares. They are a normal part of everyday life for most people. For me, it is a metal trap that should be avoided at all costs. Now, elevators cannot hide under my bed or in my closet, so why would I fear them? I think this can be explained with my unexpected ride on the Tower of Terror. At the young age of 6, my family drove down to San Diego, California for a holiday of some sort. All I can remember was a promise of going to Legoland. My mother, brother, aunt, uncle, and 2 cousins arrived at our hotel with high spirits. We received our room key and happened to be placed on the 10th floor. Perfect for 6-year-old me who loved a good view. We all hopped on the first elevator that would accommodate us. Like any normal person on an elevator, we pressed the button for the 10th floor. Normally, the elevator would go to the 10th floor, open the doors, and let us out, right? Wrong. The elevator rose to the 10th floor, but instead of opening the doors, the elevator dropped. No buttons were pressed, it just dropped like the ride at Disneyland. At Disneyland, they let you off the ride when you please. This elevator did not. After the first drop, my mom, aunt, and uncle instructed us to sit on the floor while the brave adults handled the situation. One of the most vivid memories that I have is sitting in the corner of the death trap, taking in the dark brown wood walls, the silver handrails, and the control panels that would not listen to our demands. The door of the elevator would not open for us, so we tried to call for help. During the process of trying to call for help, the elevator started to move. This did not seem like a good thing for us, so we waited until the elevator hit the 15th floor, and surprise, surprise, it dropped us again. After the team realized the elevator was rising to a higher level each time it decided to become a Disneyland ride, the pressure to get out was of utmost importance. We were able to get a hold of the staff on the emergency line in the elevator. As we were trying to get assisted, the elevator rises again, but to a new level, the top floor. I remember my mom holding me close, thinking it would drop again. Lucky for us, the elevator had some Disney magic and let us out. All of us grabbed our luggage and we took the stairs all the way down, and that's when the elevator nightmare started for me. What you just read was my recollection of the event over 15 years ago as a child. Today, I asked my mom about the event, and she was able to give me a better understanding of what happened. In reality, the elevator never moved to begin with. My uncle used the emergency line before the first drop because the elevator was not moving at all. The first drop was not on the 10th floor, but on the 2nd. The next 2 drops were actually 1. The elevator rose to the 7th floor, stayed for a bit, then shot up to the top. The reason my mom was holding me tightly as the elevator rose has to do with the idea that she thought we were going to drop, that she thought if we dropped, we were going to die. I also found out that after the trip on the elevator, there was a long trip to the hotel bar for all the adults involved. My mom is not a drinker, so for her to say that is a great indicator that it was just as traumatizing for her as it was for me. So yes, I do have nightmares of being in a trapped elevator that goes haywire. I do think it is a justifiable fear of mine. Even though my mom and I have very different perspectives of the ordeal, I think we can safely say that we would both prefer a trip to Disneyland over the one we endured. All right, thank you guys so much for listening.